Good afternoon and welcome to Thurrock Rugby Club. Today the Thurrock T-Birds will be against the London Irish team.
And we got in the tea kits.
Today for the away team we have Kelly Newsom, sorry I'm going to butcher this one, Statuth Palos, Amy Montague, Megan Brody, Yaz Bowden, Hannah Owen, Scarlett Cooper-Wall, Alec Mikhail, Sophie Roberts, Sophie Bennett, Gemma Lack, Hallett, Emma Weddervang, Tamira Pope Mola, and Lizzie Musa. Sorry, I've probably butchered most of those names. But then for the finishers, we've got Nicole Q, Catherine Thomas, Hen Lowen Cooper, Sophie Roberts, Kathleen Down, Emma King and Charlie Webb, with their coaches Lydia Kerr, Abby Chamberlain and Ty Matthews. The home team, we've got Lauren Paul, Sian Fagg, Megan Harris, Poppy Jones, Nicole Smith, Sarah Dyche, Maddie Lockwood, Sam Wilmot, who is captain, Amy Parsad or Radders, India Harvey J, Iona Musker, Lizelle Heather, Sophie Tyler, Hannah Thornhill and Izzy Lush, with their finishers Jess Grace, Hannah Smith, Moji Banjo, Amy Bertel, Corinne Birch, Suze Franks and Tash Good. With their coaches Emily Scott, Andy Yarrow and Jake Matthews, Director of Rugby Dean White and Physio Charlie Wilmore. Apparently it seems to be a day that I'm going to be messing up my words, so apologies for the rest of the commentary today. But the ball is taken very nicely by Maddie Lockwood as number 8, Alex Mikhail, wins their ruck and awards them a penalty. Unfortunately for back chat, the T-Birds have walked back 10 metres, which has obviously given the London Irish a very large advantage this early in the game with only a few seconds on the clock. But a very nice kick goes into touch and gains them a further advantage. Poppy Jones does well to try and fight the line out, however London Irish are successful. Although Thurrock are doing well to drive them towards the touchline, they take it out just at the right moment. And Hannah Thornhill, going to do that again. India Harvey J does a very nice tackle. And, number 15, Lizzie Musa, very nearly makes a breakthrough to score the first try. Although London Irish continue to drive closer and closer and they seem to be over the line, but the ball is held up. No doubt there's a sigh of relief for the Thurrock side. Probably quite a frustrating thing for the London Irish. Very nice kick from Lizelle Heather. Goes straight into space, but is picked up by number 13, Emma Weddervang. This time it's number 3, Amy Montague, who passes to Yaz Bowden, runs it into contact. Number 10, Sophie Bennett runs into contact once again. Maddie Lockwood is the one that brings her to the ground. Bit of a fumble of the ball, but it's picked up by Lizelle Heather. And number 9, Radders, has got in as her role as a forward to ruck over the ball. But now she resumes her place as scrum half. And takes the ball back to Lizelle Heather, who does a very nice kick. Goes straight to the hands of Lizzie Musa. Does a very nice jink, but it's still brought to the ground by Radders. A very nice breakthrough from Scarlett Cooper-Wall, although she's brought just a little bit short of the try line. Though their attack has been fantastic, equally so has the defence by Thurrock, although they have found a gap in the Thurrock defence. And the first try of the game has been scored by London Irish. It's a very nice try and movement of the ball from London Irish from one side of the pitch to the other, trying every point of the Thurrock defence to find that weakness. They eventually found just down the outside wing and has set them up very nicely for a conversion decently in front of the posts. Although Thurrock chase it down, it does not deter number 9, Sophie Roberts, from her kick as she scores the extra 2 points for London Irish, bringing it to 7-0 to London Irish.
Martins! Come on, Lionel, get your finger out, mate. Give him a fucking shout.
This will be Sean Fagg kicking back to London Irish to start off the next portion of the game. Goal taken by London Irish, number 10, Sophie Bennett. I believe she may have been our try scorer a moment ago. Couldn't quite see the number. Very nice miss pass by London Irish, but unfortunately it's just fumbled and taken by Thurrock. India Harvey runs it into contact. Poppy Jones is very quick to get over the ball, aided by Megan Harris. Very nice option from Sophie Tyler, who kicks it into space, although the referee brings it back for the earlier infringement of offside by London Irish. Nice kick into touch by Sean Fagg. Pushes them even deeper into the London Irish half. No doubt Thurrock are going to be wanting to reciprocate in scoring their own try of the game, and as soon as possible. This will no doubt be a very tight game between the two teams. It's very equally matched in ability and strength. The line-out doesn't quite go to Thurrock's plan, which awards London Irish with the ball. No doubt they're setting up for a kick. And it rebounds off of a Thurrock player, I believe. And the referee has given the knock-on advantage to London Irish. Therefore, they have got the penalty. The referee appears to be giving his mark there. Everyone else seems to be setting up their scrum a little bit further over the other side of the pitch.
Take you out. Get down. Get down.
Very interesting to see the power in the scrum from both sides, as it appears to be quite evenly matched, which is always good to see. Although there seems to be a breakthrough once again by London Irish, although she sets up for the tackle very nicely. I believe that's Izzy Lush that brought that play to the ground. Very nice try-saving tackle, possibly. And Thurrock have turned over the ball, which is excellent. Sorry, I am a little bit biased. Very nice take by Sean Fagg, although it was a little bit of a high tackle. And once again, almost. But Thurrock don't seem to be identifying that they have got the overlap on this side. Hopefully Hannah Thornhill might have a chance to run, but unfortunately she's brought short. I believe that was by Yaz Bowden and Sophie Bennett. Very nicely ripped by London Irish, number 1, Kelly Newsom. Very nice tackle from Lauren Paul. As London Irish set up to attack again, Scarlett Cooper Wall runs through. Sean Fagg manages to rip the ball out of their hands, but unfortunately just not quite as quick on it. However, the referee has given the knock on to Thurrock and awarded them with the penalty. This time a Thurrock scrum. They do well to hold their ground, even against the pressure of the London Irish drive. It's a very nice tackle from Emma Vedabang. Nice breakthrough by, I believe that's India Harvey J. And I think there's a bit of a mistake from Lizzie Musa, as the referee's given the penalty to Thurrock. A bit of a missed pass, although very well taken by Sean Fagg, who passes to Lauren Paul, gives it out to Iona Musker, who finds a gap and takes it through, although Alex Mikhail brings it a little bit short. Very nice tackle from Captain Sam Wilmot and Poppy Jones. This time, Maddie Lockwood. Maddie Lockwood once again, helped by Nicole Smith. I think London Irish have seen that they were gaining no ground from continuing. An amazing catch from Izzy Lush.
Help her out! Sean over, Sean over!
A very nice tackle from Tamira Pope-Mola.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Very nice hands from Hannah Thornhill, who has finally been given the chance to get a run. She is she's going to make it with minutes to spare, and she scores the first try of the game. No doubt that's going to be cheers and hugs all around from Thurrock, although the game is not won yet. That was an excellent set movement, very well seen by Lizelle Heather, who managed to get the ball out at the perfect moment, and Hannah managed to just pluck it out of the air, run through and score the try. No doubt she's made the job a little bit harder for Sean Fagg to get the conversion, but no doubt she'll give it her best shot, and we'll see what the outcome is. And, speaking of which, I have been given a few shout-outs today. Of course, especially after that amazing try from Hannah. A shout out to her family, Kath and Keith Thornhill, and to Alan and Mary Thornhill. Now, unfortunately, the kick wasn't got, so that remains 7-5 to London Irish. And also, hello to Nanny Smith and Nanny B for Nicole Smith, and to KP and Frankie for being the best family, to Rudders, our scrum half for today, and also a happy Mother's Day to Mummy Rudders. And well, happy Mother's Day to all of the mums on the pitch and off, no doubt all supporting their girls. And we hope it's going to be a very entertaining game for you, as what other way would be best to celebrate a Mother's Day? Very well passed from Lauren Paul to Maddie Lockwood.
Come move it, girls. Offside again.
Referee seems to have noticed that the London Irish team are consistently been a little bit offside throughout this game.
Take the ball, girl.
And the London Irish was actually in at the side with that one, but the referee has let it go. A very nice kick into space by Thurrock, and Hannah runs through. And unfortunately, London Irish are just on the ball a little bit quicker than her, although India Harvey J is fighting as hard as she can for it and has won Thurrock the penalty. Taken very quickly by Rudders, who passes very nicely to captain Sam Wilmot.
Wide. Come on, wide, girls, come on.
An amazing run by Nicole Smith has gained Thurrock quite a few metres. Closer and closer, very nicely offloaded by Lizelle. The knock-on advantage has been given to Thurrock after a knock-on from London Irish. This time run in by Sarah Dyche. The Thurrock team have done very well to get the ball out to the other side of the wing, although that was an amazing tackle from, I believe that was Lizzie Musa again. Seems to be a few confused sirs going around the pitch. Not quite sure what that's for. Very nice option from India Harvey, although she said my bad. But very well taken by Iona Musker, who has managed to get the second try of the game for Thurrock. Amazing sight. I think her hesitation probably threw a bit of a curveball for the London Irish side, which made them delay their tackle just long enough for her to outpace them and get the try. Well, the referee appears to be having a word with the London Irish side, and it appears to be for the offsides that they keep doing. No doubt that is going to be their last warning. I believe that is a Scarlett Cooper Wall that is captain for today, as I wasn't informed of that, unfortunately. Once again, quite a difficult kick for a Sian Fag with the distance. However, being a right-footed kicker is a bit more advantageous than the other side of the pitch. Very nice kick, just right, which leaves the score at 10-7 to Thurrock.
Be more physical, off the line.
Don't get beat up.
London Irish kicking off once again has gone to Lauren Paul, but it's just been missed and has gone straight into touch.
Did she touch it? Did she touch it? You didn't see her touch it, that is a black ball. Just ask the lady. We wasn't sure.
And after a bit of questioning from both sides, it was confirmed that Lauren Paul did not touch the ball before it was touched, making it a Thurrock ball. And it's just been kept in by Sian Fag, who has managed to make a very nice break and lovely offload to Lauren Paul, who continues running, although Sophie Roberts manages to get her to the ground with the help of Lizzie Musa. This time I believe that is Poppy Jones driving through the middle of the pack. There's multiple knock-ons by both sides. So the advantage and scrum has been given to London Irish. No, that was a tackle with no arms at all. She didn't.
That way, Gav.
I'm so bad. Usually I would do this constantly and moan.
Like, you sure you're there? No? Hey?
Seems to be a mismatch of strengths on either side of the scrum, one pushing more than the other. A very nice tackle by Iona Musker brings, I think that is Emma Vedervang, sorry. Oh, could have made these names a little bit easier for me. This time it is Hannah Owen running it into the pack as Poppy Jones tries to go for the ball. This time Scarlett Cooper Wall. Very nice double tackle from Radders and Lauren Paul. This time run in by Amy Montague, and Sam Wilmot has managed to force her to hold on to the ball in the tackle, which is great. Once again, a lovely double tackle from Sian Fagg and Lizelle Heather. And the ball is won with the help of Megan Harris and Sophie Tyler, who makes a break, although her arm is just being held on to, and it has resulted in a knock-on by Thurrock.
Perfect.
Chill the fuck out. Number 4, she just drove Sian right off the ball, so there's no need. The ball's back in. You should say that on me too. They're constantly offside. Constantly.
I think I've got you to thank for this. I was quite prominent last week at that kick, apparently. You were doing on YouTube, weren't you?
So we're setting up for another London Irish scrum on the far side of the pitch. Very quickly put in. It's, again, amazing to see both sides, such a strong scrum. It just doesn't move at all. It's an excellent run from London Irish. Can't quite see who that was. But number 12, Devon Hallett, tries to offload, but doesn't have anyone there supporting her. But she manages to get the offload anyway. Sorry, I'm a little bit delayed with this. I was searching for the name. But in that time period, Thurrock have managed to turn over the ball and start running straight back at attacking the London Irish defence. Very long pass from India Harvey-J to Lizelle Heather, who performs a very high kick, although that doesn't deter Lizzie Musa at all. She seems to be playing quite a dominant role in this game, Lizzie. Slight mess up there by London. Did Thurrock the knock-on penalty?
I'll come there too.
First, you bloody bashed out with him.
I know it. Lucky first you work with me.
London Irish appear to be trying to gain any metre that they can, although they're being held very firmly back by Suze Franks on the far side, playing linesman today. Very nice option once again from Sophie Tyler. Iona Musker is straight on it, manages to dive onto the ball. And if there's India Harvey very quickly over it. Thurrock doing well to support each other, although London Irish are not holding back with their tackles whatsoever. Thurrock seeing the gap on the far side. Running very nicely to Hannah Thornhill once again, who passes it back to Lizelle Heather. Unfortunately, the ball just slips through her hands and goes off the pitch.
Leave this on the dark, I think. I know where it is, then. I won't lose it, but get it.
You're going to be under the school. Re-education centre.
Once again, a strong scrum from both sides. It doesn't seem to be moving at all. A lovely kick from London Irish. Just evades the hands of Thurrock, but she very quickly regains her composure, runs them straight past two of them, and she backs herself enough to break through the middle. Although unfortunately there is Bradders having to get to the ball. It is taken by number 5, Yaz Bowden. It's a bit of a messy bit of play from both sides. And unfortunately that goes through the hands of Tamara Pope Mola and goes off the pitch. This time it will be a Thurrock line out. Very nice throw straight to the hands of Nicole Smith. Thurrock do very well to get it out to the middle of the pitch very quickly as Sam Wilmot bulldozes through the defence. And amazingly, India Harvey has seen the gap, taken it very quickly, got it out to Hannah Thornhill once again. Who got taken off the pitch a little bit harshly there. Again, not quite sure if there were any arm wrapping in that tackle, but she appears to be up and carrying on, which is always good to see. Though unfortunately that has just deprived. Oh, it looks as if I was right. There was no arm wrapping in that tackle, which is awarded Thurrock with the penalty.
I'm so surprised. He's in the penalty.
As you know, this is a big referee. So once again, yes, Thurrock have the penalty. So they were just deprived of a possible try-scoring moment, once again by Hannah Thornhill, by a very good defence from London Irish. They've kicked into touch once again. Straight to the hands of Poppy Jones. As this time Thurrock absolutely dominate the maul and continue to drive on further and further towards the try line.
Move that ball out.
Thurrock are seeing that the crash ball is gaining them as much of an advantage in distance as possible, as they clearly keep attempting it.
Ball away now. Come on, move the ball.
Thurrock are mere inches by the looks of it from the try line. They're very close and they've scored the 3rd try of this game. Which will now bring the score to 15-7 to Thurrock. Unfortunately from there I couldn't quite see who got that try, but by the looks of it, it was Nicole Smith. So no doubt Nanny Smith and Nanny B will be very happy to see that. Once again, another quite difficult kick for Sian Fag. The Thurrock team don't appear to be making her job easy today with the distance and angles that they're supplying her with. A brilliant kick by Sian Fag, but just goes right to the post and therefore leads the score at 15-7 to Thurrock. This time London Irish have decided to change their kicking direction and have gone for the far side of the pitch. And this time it has gone to the hands of Sarah Dyche. Unfortunately, the referee had seen the knock-on and have awarded London Irish with the advantage. This time London Irish have largely dominated the scrum. I'm not sure what happened there. However, Devon Hallett has gained a very nice run through the middle of the pack. Although Thurrock seem to have got turned over. Once again, a nice kick by Sophie Tyler has just caught number 15 Lizzie Musa off guard. Oh, sorry, no, that was number 14 Tamira Pope Mola. Saw the number wrong. Number 4 Megan Brody makes a nice run through the middle. Very nice offload from Sophie Bennett. Once again, a lovely offload from Kelly Newsom. They found a gap on the far wing, although Izzy Lush has been very quick to stop them. Can't see who else aided her in that tackle. Well, this now seems to be a bit of a mess of bodies and shoving. We'll see who comes out victorious with the ball, and it appears to be Thurrock. It's a very high stress and high pressured period of the game. And at this time Thurrock are looking to exit the ball, which they successfully do with the help of Lizelle Heather. Although Lizzie Musa runs it straight back into contact. And offloads at just the right time to number 10 Sophie Bennett, who then offloads again, and Hannah Owen is the successful player who scores a try, which will now bring the score to Thurrock, sorry. And I was right earlier, the conversion taker is Sophie Roberts, as she was successful with her last kick, but once again this is a difficult angle. Very nice kick, brilliant direction. However, just not quite enough height and distance. It falls short, leaving the score at 15-12 to Thurrock. Lovely kick from Sean Fagg, goes into space and leaves London Irish a little bit confused for a minute. And the referee has taken it as a knock-on and has awarded Thurrock with the penalty. No doubt they will be very happy about that outcome, with London Irish less so.
Okay, so law, people in prison is okay.
Once again, London Irish threatened to dominate the scrum, although Thurrock hold them at bay for just long enough for the ball to get out. Very nice throw from Sophie Tyler, goes straight to the hands of Hannah Thornhill. For her hat-trick today, which she would probably very much like. And that gives a score, another 5 points to Thurrock, which is now 20-12 to Thurrock. And that is also the fourth try of the game for Thurrock, which gives them the bonus point that no doubt they have been praying they would get today to help them with their placement in the league. Although the game is not over yet, and no doubt London Irish will come back fighting, which will make for a very interesting second half, no doubt.
Hence why he had a secretary. Anything else, just to recover his broken thought.
This time it's Lizelle Heather taking the kick for Thurrock. Always good to see multiple people in the team have the ability to change up their role in the game. Very nice kick from Lizelle, the distance and height, but not quite the direction. And it falls just left of the post, leaving the score at 20-12 to Thurrock.
So the reset now, let's go!
Okay, come on, let's have a picture. You better start running.
The London Irish kick off to Thurrock once, this time taken very nicely by Megan Harris, who runs with determination straight into the pack, helped by Poppy Jones. And London Irish unfortunately did not release a tackle, and therefore the penalty has been given to Thurrock. Although there appears to be some disagreements by the London Irish, hopefully they don't get marched back 10, as Thurrock demonstrated earlier in the game. No doubt not quite the amount of ground that Thurrock hope to gain, but nevertheless they do have the line out. They're very close to the halfway line. But the ball is taken by London Irish, although unfortunately they just knock it on with that second pass. However, they are awarded the scrum, as Thurrock have knocked on the ball a little bit before that.
quite recently will. You know. As soon as you've got
And Irish do quick to get it out, and just as Sophie Bennett is about to offload, Thurrock managed to get the tackle in. Very nice quick pass from Lizzie Musa to Tamira Pope-Mola. Manages to almost evade the tackle, but not quite the of Izzy Lush. They decide to go blind, where there are a vast number of Thurrock players, so Devon Haller is given a very difficult job. A bit of confusion by London Irish, but luckily the ball went backwards, so no advantage is gained by Thurrock. Very nice offload from number 2, Paige. Not going to try and say the surname again. And once again, the ball has gone through the middle of 3 players, although they've managed to maintain possession and cleared up the mistake very nicely. Goes high to the hands of Sophie Bennett once again, who is driven backwards by Lauren Paul. The London Irish seem a little bit confused with their play at the moment, as this is very fast-paced, which has then caused them to, unfortunately, push the ball off of the pitch. However, they have not lost anything, as the referee has given the penalty for, I think that was not releasing. Sorry, 9 tackling without the ball. I did question that one, I did see that myself, but I was hoping that the referee hadn't. Once again, I am biased. However, it has given London Irish a second chance to be able to sort out their line and see what they're doing. And, that has caused a knock-on by Paige, unfortunately. There was a bit of a push knock-on by Sarah Dyche. However, the second half of the game has been called, and no doubt both sides are very happy with that. To give them a bit of time to recover and recuperate, no doubt warm up. As although it is a lot warmer than it has been for the last few weeks, it is still a little bit chill out today. So what an excellent performance from both teams for the first half. No doubt that sets up a picture of what is to come and what is to be expected over the second half, and we look forward to seeing it. So we will see you in the second half. Hello and welcome back to the second half of the London Irish versus Thurrock game at Thurrock. Very quickly, some more shout-outs to Leah Dixon and Annalise Curley, who are both T-birds watching from home today. Unfortunately, couldn't make it here. I don't blame them, it is a little bit chilly. And also to Mercedes and Jenny in the Cayman Islands. Oh, and mention before the half-time, today's ball sponsor and player of the match sponsor is HDS Securities for both. So a very big thank you to HDS Securities. And if you would like to contact us to sponsor a ball or the player of the match, then speak to Dean White, who is Director of Rugby. If not, you can always speak to Phil Lush, who is quite the front man for the Thurrock team, doing a lot for us, including the match day programmes and everything. So also a special thank you to Phil and also to Mark's Grace for the photography today. This time Sian Fagg is kicking to the London Irish. Very long kick downfield. Unfortunately, the sun has decided to make an appearance today, which has put the sun in their eyes, although that doesn't deter Lizelle Hever whatsoever. She makes an excellent tackle, bringing short Lizzie Musa from a potential try run. Hill doing well to pull everyone across, although the ball ends up being kicked. And Izzy Lush takes the ball just at the right moment, and Hannah Thornhill does very well to fend off number 6, Hannah Owen, from taking possession of the ball. Oh, and that was a shoulder to the face of Sam Wilmot. Unfortunately, the referee was on the wrong side, so didn't see that. Excellent drive from Scarlett Cooper Wall. India Harvey sees the gap. Very nice offload to Nicole Smith, who runs through the middle. She just keeps running, and she turns over to take the support from Lizelle Hever. Very nice kick from Sophie Tyler, which has caught London Irish off guard, which has allowed Sam Wilmot to get over the ball, although it is pushed out in the middle of the ruck. This is a very fast-paced game. Don't think I can quite keep up with my speech. The London Irish attempt to release the pressure on themselves, but the kick is run down by Poppy Jones. Thurrock seem to have woken up with an even newer hunger in this second half than they did at the end of the first half, which is amazing to see. They continue the pressure on, showing how much they really want this game. And commentators, unfortunately, I think I jinxed that one. Although the kick was missed by London Irish, and it appears to now be a game of football. Unfortunate that miss of kick, as that once again could have been a try-scoring opportunity for them. They ended up then on the back foot as I think there's Iona picked up the ball. Sorry, no, that was Hannah. I'm going to publicly, oh no, sorry, that was Iona. I'm going to publicly apologise to Hannah Thornhill, Iona Musker and India Harvey. They're all blondes with buns in their hair, and I can't blooming see. And also a public apology to Ella Loveridge and Izzy Lush for last week, who I also got confused as they also have the same hair. So I think now enough apologies are done. Let's get back to the game. And it is a Thurrock line out with Sian Fagg once again throwing it into the line out. Goes straight to the hands of Poppy Jones once again. Although the referee has seen that, he doesn't believe that the throw was straight. Oh, sorry, it was a knock-on.
Your best friend.
Once again, a very quick put in to the scrum from London Irish. This time they have found their way to drive the scrum, although they've done well to keep it in the scrum. They do see a gap and they start celebrating. And the referee has awarded them with the first try of this half. Oh no, sorry, he hasn't. I don't know what is going on here. I'm very unsure of what has happened here. My apologies, a commentator should know what they're doing. Well, there appears to be a bit of a tight hamstring from, I believe that is Nicole Smith.
There's another area that extends quite far.
Unfortunately, that appears to be the end of Nicole Smith's game. Probably the best decision, as if there's an aggravation, especially in the muscle, it is best to rest it. But that does mean Moji Banjo will be coming onto the pitch in her place. No doubt she's raring to go. So Heather was very quick to stop any advancement of that push from London Irish. And this time the celebrations are not early and they have scored the try, bringing it to 17-20, still to Thurrock.
Come on, please, get it!
It's not quite the same as a sort of native Indian graveyard. You're not going to get...
Once again, London Irish have managed to get the ball relatively in the middle of the post. No doubt making it a little bit easier for Sophie Roberts to get the conversion.
I didn't realise that.
Unfortunately, that kick didn't quite get the height or the distance. Once again, the accuracy was fantastic, but unfortunately not quite the whole package. Therefore, the score is staying at 2017 to Thurrock.
Moji's just come back off. What?
It appears that Moji Banjo has come off the pitch in place of Hannah Smith. Excellent player. Good to see she's finally on. Hopefully we'll be seeing a bit more of Moji later on in the game. Looks as if London Irish were preparing for a kick but didn't quite get the opportune moment. I believe Nicole Q has come on the pitch for Sophie Roberts. Irish have had the moment to take their kick. It's a very unfortunate bounce, but a very, very good move from Lizzie Musa once again. Be very surprised if she doesn't get back of the match for London Irish today. Lovely run from, I think that is Catherine Thomas. And Thurrock have won the ball. Very well taken by India Harvey as quickly as possible, who passes out to Sophie Tyler. Excellent move, although brought just short by Nicole Q. This time it is Sam Wilmot who takes on the role of number 9 scrum half, although unfortunately there seems to be a Thurrock injury.
Not many coming through. Yeah. I mean, have they got full side?
Cheeks got full side.
Not enough. No, there's we've got seconds, haven't we?
Unfortunately, I think that is also the end of Sophie Tyler's game. Very unfortunate. Hope she's okay. And this time it will be Tash Good coming on in her place. Once again, good to see her come on. And she will be taking the place of number 15, while Izzy Lush moves to number 10. She's been quite, I don't know if the word is ambidextrous in this game. She's had excellent ability to move to any position that is needed of her, which is always good to see. Not quite sure why the referee has changed his decision and given it to... I think there may have been an early foot into the scrum. Not actually quite sure if that is a penalty in this game, but I think it is. Very well seen by Radders. Unfortunately, the ball isn't quite on her side and it goes off the pitch. This time it is a London Irish throw-in, although the lines of the back of the forwards don't seem quite straight to me. Nonetheless, Hannah Smith takes a ball with swift accuracy. The ball gets out to Izzy Lush, who passes to Sarah Dyche, who makes a very nice line through the middle of the London Irish. Radders is very quick to get it out. A lovely chip kick from Izzy Lush, which is called number 11, Gemma Lackey, off guard. And, Hannah Thornhill and Tash Good are very quick to get on the ball, and Tash has managed to overturn the ball. It's excellently by Tash, and a very good effort from Hannah Thornhill. No doubt this has put a lot of pressure on London Irish. We'll see how well they cope with it, as they have been coping quite brilliantly this game. Unfortunately, the London Irish players connect, and the ball is given to Thurrock. And that was for holding on when Tash was trying to take the ball. Dershan will be looking to exit off of the pitch, and she very nicely does, as closely to the try line as she can. So Poppy Jones manages to get her hand to it first. Although unfortunately London Irish come out victorious, although she was rolling onto the ball. Very unfortunate from Hannah Thornhills. That would have been a fantastic move from her. But unfortunately it was not quite above her. This half, I think London Irish have been a little bit dominant in their scrums, so this will definitely be interesting. Although Thurrock seem to have managed to get the ball, and has been given the room to run. Makes a very nice option to take the kick, although it is very nicely gathered by Lizzie Musa once again. She runs a length of the pitch, but is brought to ground by, I was about to do it again then, India Harvey J. Thurrock have been very quick over it. Once again, India Harvey J over the ball and has turned over the ball to the Thurrock hands. This time Lauren Paul making a very nice run, who passes to Tashgood, who gains a vast amount of ground. But the ball ends up going a little bit wild. It is gathered by the London Irish number 3, Amy Montague.
Come on, team! Come on, team!
Goes through the legs of the London Irish, jumped on by the Thurrock player. And the referee has seen the earlier knock-on by Thurrock and has awarded London Irish with the penalty. So unfortunately there appears to be this time a London Irish injury. Although she's sitting up, hopefully it's nothing serious. Seems to be getting to her feet very quickly. She's fantastic. She's an excellent.
Where's she come from?
She's been with us for a while. She's coming back from an injury, and at the moment I think she's playing. This time Thurrock are not able to get the ball quick enough. Although it's very well recovered by Izzy Lush, who offloads to Lizelle Heather. It's straight back into space. Hannah Hill straight on it. Who's got the chance to score another try? To get her hand to it, if the referee agrees, is another story. And the referee has not allowed the try. Sorry, I think I got a little bit excited there. The ball has not out, and Maddie Lockwood has got it. He runs straight back into contact and drives the ball off. And the referee has awarded Thurrock a penalty for a high tackle.
Don't rush.
Once again, Sean will be kicking into touch. Very nice kick once again. Nearly hitting a, no doubt, very expensive camera on the way. So, all of the spectators appear to be up on their feet now, very interested in the game as this is a very tense second half with only 3 minutes in it at the moment. Straight to the hands of Poppy Jones once again, who manages to recover her footing in just enough time to start them all. Although London Irish are very quick to collapse it. A very, very vigorous twist of the shoulder, which is still awarded Thurrock with the penalty for not releasing. Brothers is very quick to run into the pack. Gained Thurrock a lot of ground, driving them ever closer to the try line, although London Irish do everything to hold them at bay. Can't quite see who that is. I believe that could possibly be Sam Wilmot. They've gone for it again, but just short. They continue to drive ahead, and that is scored! This time, I believe that was Sarah Dyche, which is an excellent move from them, continuing to drive further and further forward, although the backs were ready at any point if they needed that support outside. But brought the game to 25-17 to Thurrock.
What you're going to do when you start playing, you can't do that.
Once again, this time it is Lizelle Heather taking the kick. And she does it very nicely, but mere inches left to the post, leaving the score at 25-17. No doubt Thurrock are most likely gunning to stop London Irish from scoring that 4th try. And obviously, any following ones that could possibly be in the air.
Keep winding them, India.
What do you want?
Once again, a lovely kick from Sophie Bennett, but very well taken by Megan Harris. So Thurrock are very quick to drive over the top of her. Very lovely hands from Sam Wilmot. I personally didn't think that was a knock-on. However, the referee disagrees, and what does my opinion matter? But that once again puts Thurrock back on the defence. And London Irish have opted for a scrum, as they've obviously seen that they've done quite well in the scrums in this half. They see that they possibly could get an advantage. Obviously, the advantages of them taking the scrum in the Thurrock half is that they obviously take out 9 of the players on the pitch, leaving much bigger gaps for them to run through if there is a single missed tackle. Of course, they're then gaining the advantage of keeping the ball in the scrum, although they're gaining the advantage very slowly. They still take every inch they can. So the pressure of Izzy Lush has forced their number 9, Nicole Q, to pass. But they've seen a gap and they are taking it. Although Tash Good has done very well to cause a drop of the ball and has left London Irish scrambling to regain composure. And although they have taken the knock-on, the referee has brought it back for an earlier offside by Thurrock. Actually, sorry, I think that was releasing from the scrum early. Again, not sure if that is a law, sorry, as referee Andrew Richards corrected me earlier.
Big push!
This time Thurrock seemed to be pushing a bit more of dominance in the scrum. A very nice ankle tap from Sarah Dyche. And Irish do very well to get it out to the far side wing. And the referee has awarded Thurrock with the penalty for London Irish holding on to the ball. No doubt there's probably a bit of a sigh of relief for Thurrock, although, as Ralph Henderson does remind you quite often, don't want to give the commentators curse. So India Harvey is shouting from the further side of the pitch for the ball to get out, with her psychic powers pushing it. Once again, a very nice kick from Sean Fagg. But unfortunately, Thurrock still remain in their own half, just clawing their way to get out of it. This time it will be Sam Wilmot throwing the ball into the line-out. The ball goes a little bit awry, but Sam manages to catch her own throw. Ball is taken very quickly by Amy Batil, who has come onto the pitch. Not quite sure who she has replaced, but offload from India Harvey J. Another offload from Iona Musker. Although that is once again a high tackle on Lizelle Heather, though I don't believe the referee has seen it. Lizelle manages to get the ball out to Radders, who has got it to Poppy Jones. Scarlett Cooper-Wall and Catherine Thomas bringing Sam Wilmot to the ground. But there has been a turnover by London Irish, and they advance ever closer to the try line. Tackle by Izzy Lush and Iona Musker has brought them a little bit short. This time being run into contact by Yaz Bowden. And the referee has once again given the penalty to Thurrock, as London Irish were unfortunately off of their feet in that ruck. Once again, another sigh of relief from Thurrock. This time the ball kicked by Lizelle Heather. Has not quite gone out off of the pitch and is run back in again by Nicole Q, who passes out to her teammate. I think that is Sophie Bennett. And the ball is ripped by India Harvey, once again, who's very quick to get onto the ball, straight back up and running again. This time Maddie Lockwood. Once again, a bit of a shoulder to face, and number 7, Scarlett Cooper-Wall, not releasing. Izzy makes a very lovely kick to throw London Irish off, and personally I thought that was a knock-on. Hannah Thornhill does well to try and drive them off the ball. This time Rudders and Hannah Smith. Number 4, Megan Brodie running through the middle, although Amy Battelle helps her teammate Lauren Paul to overturn that very quickly. So Thurrock are not shying away from any tackle whatsoever, although the pressure from London Irish continues to amount. Although Nicole Q sees the gap, she doesn't quite make it through it. So Thurrock are very quick to stop it. London Irish have seen the overlap and have taken it. And although Poppy Jones does well to bring Catherine Thomas to the ground, Sophie Roberts has seen the gap once again. And this time it is a high tackle by Thurrock and is taken by London Irish. An excellent tackle from Lizelle Heather. That is possibly the best tackle I've seen all game, which has awarded them a penalty. And the penalty was for holding onto the ball, but once again that tackle was just phenomenal. If you could see a perfect tackle, that would be it. And Nicole Q has made the mistake of keeping the ball in play, which has gone straight to Hannah, who has been tackled. And the referee has seen that Hannah Thornhill was tackled without. Sorry, I think I let that get away from me. And that's obviously awarded Thurrock the penalty. Unfortunately, there does appear to be an injury to the London Irish team. Hopefully, it's nothing serious. My apologies, I appear to have missed that. Unfortunately, number 15, Lizzie Musa, has been yellow carded for that late tackle. Well, that tackle without the ball on Hannah Thornhill. London Irish have made a change, although I can't quite see the number at the moment. But there's not a lot left of the game, so London Irish will be playing at least a good portion of the rest of the game with only 14 women on the pitch. Thurrock have shown no signs of tiring today, especially not Lauren Paul, who's made a lovely break. And Moji Banjo is once again back on the pitch. It's a very nice attempt of a tackle from Sophie Bennett, but unfortunately Sam Wilmot just manages to step out of it. Very nice gap seen by India Harvey. She gains a vast amount of ground. Hannah Thornhill manages to get a lovely chip kick that rebounds off of a London Irish player, although the London Irish appear to think that that is theirs. There's a very nice option seen by Radders and Hannah Thornhill, being able to sort of converse without words. And that's obviously gained them a very nice advantage. And this time it is Corinne Birch coming on the pitch for Radders. I think that is quite a nice note for Radders to come off the pitch for. Very lovely pass from Corinne Birch straight to Izzy Lush. This time Sarah Dyche absolutely pushes her way through the London Irish players. Although London Irish are doing very well to be quick off the line to defend. Although defending against Hannah Thornhill is quite a difficult one. But very interesting over the shoulder throw. But Corinne Birch takes the ball, runs straight through the middle of them. As Thurrock need to be quick to react, although London Irish are quicker and managed to overturn the ball in the ruck. So Thurrock need to quickly get into the defensive line. No doubt they're going to kick, and I was correct. Lovely kick from London Irish into touch, although they remain in their own half, as at least release the growing pressure from Thurrock on them. The time appears to be off for a London Irish injury, or possibly just a tape of boot. Once again, Poppy Jones has got to it, straight to Corinne Birch, although that was a very nice attempt at an intercept from London Irish. Though London Irish seem to be jumping the gun a little bit in trying to get onto the player without the ball in tackles. Very nice offload from Lizelle to Maddie Lockwood, who takes a contact instead. There's a lovely wrap up by number 4, Megan Brodie, on Sam Wilmot. Once again, that was a high tackle. There seems to be an injury to Yaz Bowden. She appears to have hit her head, which is always a very concerning injury to have. Unfortunately, that also seems to be the end of Yaz Bowden's game. She's played an excellent game today, and hopefully it won't be a sign of concussion today. I believe word from the referees that there is 5.5 minutes left, and it will be a Thurrock scrum. So the likelihood is that, unfortunately, London Irish will be continuing the rest of the game with 14. I believe number 21, Gemma King, has come onto the pitch for London Irish.
shining.
Come on, team!
The referee's clearly seen something he doesn't like in the scrum. Once again, London Irish have shown a very dominant scrum, although Corinne Birch is quick to get the ball out. Zellhever runs a very hard line into the pack, although Emma blocks their way. So the referee has called for a London Irish penalty for Thurrock holding on to the ball on the floor. Although London Irish appear to be taking their time with taking the kick. Nice kick once again by Sophie Bennett, although it does still remain in their own half by a half a foot. Now we've got the change of Jess Grace for Megan Harris. Went straight to the hands of London Irish, so I wouldn't have personally thought that was a straight ball, but oh well. Corinne Birch has done very well to cause a knock-on with a nice amount of pressure, being very quick off the line, which has now awarded Thurrock with the penalty this time. So London Irish are probably smiling on the inside due to their dominance in the last scrum, and no doubt Thurrock are hoping to counteract that this time. Thurrock are quick to get the ball to the back of the scrum, although it is not quite out. They managed to hook it out to Corinne Birch. A kick from Zellhever into space gains them an advantage. So Tashgood manages to get Gemma King. It's a very good chase from Tashgood. See, until the ball goes off the pitch, it's always good to chase no matter what position you are and no matter where the ball is going. So very nice from Sam Wilmot. Go straight to the hands of Poppy Jones once again. This time run into contact by Amy Patel. Though London Irish are not releasing her. Run in again by Sam Wilmot. Very well taken by Sarah Dyche, even with the small slip. And she has scored her second try of the game. Once again, an amazing show from Thurrock, driving as much as they can. And unfortunately, London Irish just not able to hold them off.
I'm trying my best. I keep fucking up the names.
And has now brought the score to 30-17 to Thurrock.
have 20 minutes to go. I might be lying. Yeah.
Once again, another difficult kick for Lizelle Heather. Left side. Once again, doesn't seem to give her much issues. Although it was just off, that doesn't make a difference, as that is the end of the game. So the final score is 30-17 to Thurrock, which has given them a shot at going back up the leaderboard in this league, which is always a good thing for them. Although London Irish have made a fantastic display today, unfortunately Thurrock were just a little bit ahead, coming with determination to win this game today. But thank you to anyone watching from Thurrock or from London Irish. If you've managed to join in with us today, thank you so much for supporting our girls and your own. Again, what a fantastic game from both sides. Very well fought to the end from both teams. It's an excellent show of skill from forwards and backs. Quite an equal game. I think there have been a number of people that have stood out today, so no doubt that will make selection very difficult for players of the match. But, well, it's a shame we don't have one of those red buttons that you can do on the normal TV where you can cast your own vote. Otherwise, that would be quite an interesting thing to do. But also, thank you to the London Irish team for travelling all the way to Thurrock with us today. Again, as mentioned earlier today, the ball sponsor and player of the match sponsor is HDS Securities. So no doubt we will hear from our captain, Sam Wilmot.
Thanks everyone who came down to watch. I hope you enjoyed it.
Well done, Seth.
I want to say thank you to all the mothers that have come down to watch it on Mother's Day. So well done.
Double cut.
If it's too long, just go down. It's going to cry.
I'll try.
Thank you. Thank you.
Once again, thank you to everyone for joining us. Well done to the Thurrock team for their win, and well done to the visitors today, London Irish, for their valiant effort. And happy Mother's Day to all the mums today. Hope you enjoyed the game, and Thurrock will be home to Old Albanians on, I believe, the 2nd of April. So be sure to either join us at the club or on YouTube for that. And we wish London Irish all the best of luck with any of the games that they have got left this season. And we will see you then.